run a 543-mile race from Sydney to Melbourne, Australia each year. It takes, or it took, 7 days to run it.
It's run by world-class runners, generally under 30 years of age, in superb physical shape. They are young runners in their prime. Sponsored by companies like Gatorade, Nike, and Reebok.
One year, a runner showed up to run the race that really wasn't a runner. He was a 61-year-old farmer that never ran in any race of any kind before in his life. In fact, he ran in boots, and he beat them. He beat them all by 2 full days.
The professional runners knew that you had to run for 18 hours each day and to sleep for 6, while Cliff knew he didn't need that much sleep.
Cliff owned a farm that didn't have 4-wheel drive vehicles and horses, so he rounded up his 2,000 head of sheep on his 2,000 acres on foot. He could run for 3 days and figured that if he could run for 2 more days, he could win the race by running for a total of 5 days.
The rest of the runners believed it took 7 days. Cliff didn't. He believed it would only take 5 days.
The other runners believed 7 days. That is how long it took them. Cliff believed 5 days, so that's how long it took him.
There are 2 interesting facts to note. The first is that he beat them by 2 full days. The second is that the other runners the following year all ran the race in only 5 days.
You see, their belief system was now changed. They now knew it could be ran in 5 days. And that's our purpose here today. By enabling you to do a mental makeover, you'll be able to take at least a full day off the race of life.
You've gone to the seminars, attended the workshops, and heard the famous speakers.
You've learned the slick slogans, the catchy comebacks, the clever closes that never seem to work. And you spent your money on the CDs and the programs that promised and guaranteed success. Yet nothing's really changed. Your sales didn't increase, and your income didn't increase. In fact, you noticed no changes except for a day or 2 after you attended the conference. You might have felt a little more upbeat, but that soon faded. How can this be?
It's because conventional seminars access only the conscious or beta mind, but behavioral change can only take place in the subconscious mind. I was very fortunate to be recruited not too long out of undergraduate school by a company that had an excellent salary and commission structure. They provided incredible training, but I didn't know and understand it at the time as I wasn't yet a behavioral therapist. But all training programs access the conscious or beta mind only. But to really alter how we do things, the changes must be made in the subconscious mind.
For example, a football team is behind in the first half of the game. Then the coach motivates the players during the halftime break in the locker room and inspires them. And then the team goes out and wins the game in the second half. That's terrific, but many, many times they don't win the next week. Why?
It's because that type of motivation takes place in the conscious mind, not the subconscious mind. Motivation accomplished in the conscious mind is temporary, but actual behavioral change must be made in the subconscious mind.
True, permanent behavioral change can only take place in the cognitive maps of the subconscious mind. Often after a keynote speech or seminar, individuals that have recently read and been excited by some new self-help book will ask me what I think of it. I always reply, it won't hurt you. This surprises them, so they ask the question again. And I always say, it won't hurt you. But then neither will it enable you to make permanent behavioral change, as that can only occur in the alpha and the theta modes of the subconscious mind. Again, we emphasize true, permanent behavioral change can only take place in the subconscious mind.
Just how is our A Day Off the Race seminar different from the conventional seminars, workshops, and conferences that you've attended in the past? Well, you will be thoroughly exposed to 4 different concepts, and after each segment, all attendees will be given the opportunity to reprogram the cognitive maps of their subconscious mind with hypnosis to effect their desired changes. Remember that hypnosis is the bridge to the subconscious mind.
Then subsequent to the A Day Off the Race seminar, each attendee will have 2 additional private sessions to reinforce the newly acquired and desired behavioral changes.
If you would like to take a day off the race of your life while giving yourself a mental makeover, we invite you to join us on March 30th, 2012 to attend A Day Off the Race at our facility in Atlanta, Georgia.
The details are on the screen below. All attendees must be pre-registered. Until then, I'm Bob Crow.
I'm Inga Chamberlain.
And we really and sincerely invite you to attend this special day.